Let me tell you about this group of friends. It started as a joke. Guys, tara! Go stunting! You know, the usual. They had all heard the stories from their grandmothers. Huwag kayong pupunta dyan sa bahay na pula. Yung mga yumao baka marinig yung umiiyak. At baka bigyan kayo ng sakit. But did they listen? Of course not. They still stepped inside. The air was thick and heavy. Then, a cry. Everyone panicked, and before they could react, one of them suddenly clutched her chest.
Guys, ko na kaya. Alis na tayo.
They ran, and the moment they left the house, one collapsed. 2 days later, she was in the hospital. What happened in Bahay na Pula? Did they disturb something or someone?
Now before we go full on ghost hunting mode, let's break this down with facts and logic. First, the voices. Did they actually hear whispers? Or did their minds trick them? See, when you expect to hear something, your brain fills in the gaps. The moment their grandmothers told them about the whispers, that idea got planted in their subconscious. So when they walked into the eerie silence of Bahay na Pula, their minds made them believe they heard something, even though in truth, they did not. Now what about Mia? She got sick after visiting Bahay na Pula. Was it a curse? Given that she became so weak after visiting Bahay na Pula, unable to breathe properly, and the very nature of the decaying and old house, nope, she was not cursed. It was mold. Bahay na Pula is old, abandoned, damp, and decaying. Places like these are breeding grounds for bacteria, mold, and dust, things that trigger respiratory issues. Actually, Bahay na Pula doesn't need ghosts to be terrifying. Its real horror lies in its history. What happened inside those walls is worse than any other ghost stories. During World War II, the Japanese Imperial Army took over the house and used it as a barracks. In 1944, after attacking Mapaniqui, Pampanga, Japanese soldiers executed men suspected of being guerrillas and forced the townswomen and girls into Bahay na Pula, where they were repeatedly raped and tortured. Many victims were left traumatized. Now the urban legend, the voices people hear, they are but echoes of a tragedy we should never forget. Mia and their friends were likely told the urban legend as a way for the victims and survivors of Bahay na Pula to make sure that the horrific history of the place will never be forgotten in time. Horror stories were the best option. Urban legends, because sometimes the real hauntings aren't from spirits, but from the past refusing to be erased.